Hey guys, hope your day's going well. Well, fellas, first of all, I appreciate you guys, like I always tell you, your comments. I wanted to put that out of the way first. You see my last segment, and that made me decide to do this segment because I told you guys that the next time you saw the Parker intake, it would be different. But I can't I can't do that to you guys. I gotta show you guys exactly what I was talking about so you'll know where I'm coming from. There's no sense me saying things to you and then you're like, well, was it that bad? So I'd rather show you. And this is what we have, guys. This is the plenum that I was speaking of. Hold on, guys, let me get in there. And you can see how small that plenum would be. That's where the spacer would go. So, what do you do, fellas? What do you do? It's getting cut out. That's why I said when I said I was going to take this thing and modify it, which would be best for me to leave that how it was? When you have air coming in, you put a spacer on like this and have all that overlap in it. This is what I was talking about, guys. This is how much. And I'll show you this. So, this never had nitrous on it. Oh, it helped I hold it the right way. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to look through the phone and trying to show you. But look at that, guys. Look at how that air would come in and hit that spacer and then reflect off the spacer because the plenum's in the way. So, I hope that shows people a little bit what I'm talking about. So, it kind of gets me upset that because I was so fascinated about the clover leaf, how that was made, 'cause that was cool looking. And I always thought that that helped kind of guide the air. And it was my son's intake. And he didn't really want me doing a lot to the plenum. He goes, no. But then he got on the car and he said, I don't really care for that intake. Which, it's really too big for what we had. It's not taking advantage of this intake. The engine, it just didn't have enough done to the heads to take advantage of it. So, that being said, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing with this, because this intake is going to be going out where it's going to be to the floor. The car is going to be straight to the floor. I just plan on socking this thing right to the wood, pulling through the gears, and that's what I'm planning to do with it. So, will it make power? It might lose all the bottom end out of it. But I will say this. When I do these heads, from what I know, I better make sure I have a very good short side. Because if I mess up on that, then the signal won't be good enough to take advantage of this intake. That's my opinion on that. I think also that might have something to do with why it didn't work before. Maybe the short turn on them heads are too narrow for the extra plenum volume. I don't know. I'm speculating. I'm not that technical with stuff. But I look at it this way, guys. It's just an intake. If I do what I do to this thing and it doesn't work out, that's not a big deal to me. Because I'll put back on it that I know what works. Something else we have laying around here that is proven. So that's why I'm not afraid to tackle this. The way I'm doing this intake, guys, it will work on one thing or another. It might not work on a low compression engine, but you crank some compression into something and start turning the motor up, then I know for sure it would work. Will it be the best intake out there? I don't know. It might be right where you're better off going with a tunnel ram instead of this, the way it's going to be done, because I have it in my head how I want it. Performance-wise, will it work? I don't know. We're going to find out though, guys. I appreciate you fellas hanging in there with me and going on this journey with me, I'll tell you that. All the people that I've met on this internet. Like I keep telling you, I don't want to make it where I tell you that every time, but I have to, because there's some really good friends as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, fellas, I guess I'll give you an update, and that's where we're at with it. So, as of right now, it's back to work on this. And you guys know I want to get on the Mustang. I'm going to be doing some stuff to that, and I'll be posting that when I do. Alright guys, have a good day. Take care.